A massive salary funded by your tax dollars to run an agency. 8 News investigations found to be rife with waste and apparent fraud. Investigative reporter AJ Legault continues to dig into how Richmond Public Housing spends your money.
Home. That's what nearly 10,000 Richmonders call houses and apartments run by the Richmond Redevelopment and Housing Authority. RRHA claims its units provide an improved way of life for the people living here. But our investigations have uncovered the agency using its massive taxpayer-funded budget, nearly $72 million in 2013, in a lot of ways that don't seem to improve the lives of residents. Here's a recap. An agency credit card used to fund an employee and his wife's private vacation in Vegas.
No trip to Vegas.
Not what the money should be being used for.
No.
Public funds used to pay for gambling trips to out-of-state casinos.
It's our tax dollars that fund what they're doing.
Federal dollars used to buy personal items. Thousands spent on cable and dish TV for an emergency operations center that does not even exist.
Money should have better use for something else.
That's just a sampling of what we've exposed taking place at RRHA. Despite accountability and taking ownership for actions being listed as core values for the agency, we found no one who wants to step up to the plate and answer our questions.
You signed this and you spent $1,500. Is it appropriate to be taking people?
No comments. No comment.
Does the RRHA encourage people to go gambling?
No comment.
From the commissioners to CEO Adrian Goolsby, question how RRHA spends the public's money, and all you get is,
I don't have any comment.
Goolsby also does not want to talk about how much she's paid. Responding to a Freedom of Information request, RRHA provided salary documents showing Goolsby was paid a whopping $178,500 last year. That's more than then-Governor Bob McDonnell and Attorney General Ken Cuccinelli. According to federal data collected in 2011, Goolsby's compensation is in the top 3% of public housing executives in the entire nation. In order to protect taxpayers from excessive salaries in public housing, in 2012, HUD, the Department of Housing and Urban Development, established a salary cap, which dictates that no public housing officials can be paid more than $155,000 a year in federal tax dollars. But RRHA is using an accounting loophole to pay Goolsby. They claim her paychecks, which are tens of thousands above the cap, come from other unrestricted funds. That means the rest of her salary comes from rent paid by residents in RRHA housing and local Richmond tax dollars.
I think it's a bunch of bull.
Get this, Goolsby's apparently making even more than RRHA admits to us. They claimed in writing she was paid $178,500 in 2013 and received no bonus. But this federal database shows RRHA reporting paying its CEO closer to $184,000 in 2013, and she got a $10,000 bonus.
Whoa.
Nearly $200,000 to the CEO, when other employees have received little or no raise in years, and numerous folks who call RRHA housing home.
The bed bugs were in this room here.
Tell us they can't even get the authority to exterminate the bed bugs in their improved way of life apartments.
It makes me mad. It just makes me mad.
Our investigation is getting noticed in the highest levels of government. The office of U.S. Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa tells us the senator plans to ask both HUD and RRHA to explain the salary discrepancy, saying it's worrisome that RRHA is reporting one set of numbers to us and another to HUD. If they lie to HUD, there can be stiff financial penalties.
So, AJ, is there a federal investigation now underway at the Richmond Redevelopment and Housing Authority?
Yes, HUD's Inspector General currently has an investigation underway at RRHA. It was launched late last year when we first began exposing waste at that troubled agency.